I'm guessing this is names in general, or is it talking about how we chose our name? Or is it talking about how you should choose your name? My name, actually, I need some help. I need to ask you all for some help. Can you help me? I need help with names and the name situation. Everyone on this channel calls me Shan. My name is Shannon, but I changed it. I just took the ON off on Facebook for whatever reason. I don't know. I just figured it made it look less feminine or whatever. And then people took that as a serious name change and thought that I had legally changed my name and just had like taken the O and the N off. Because my name's spelled differently than most Shannons spell their name. Fun fact that apparently no one knows is that it's a unisex name and it is used for boys, and I will send a bunch of links of men that are big and burly and are cis that are named Shannon. So I just thought, I was just like, aren't I so lucky? I was born so damn lucky, besides the fact that I was born in a female body that I don't really like having at all. I was just so lucky. And I was born with this name. Actually, I wasn't born with the name. My mom kind of gave it to me, but anyways, yeah. I was just like, I'm so lucky. Unisex name. I can just keep this, and it'll be so much easier, when I go to jobs and stuff. Like, I don't have to, like, do the whole business of being like, oh, yes, I went by this name, and then out yourself, like, before you even get the job, like, when they're doing background checks and stuff, depending on what kind of job you get, like. So I just thought it was an ideal situation, whatever. And then my girlfriend was kind of like, you should not probably go by that, because that's a girl's name, and I've never known any guys named Shannon. And I told her that it was a unisex name, and she laughed at me and said that no one that she knew thought it was a unisex name. So, yeah. And then I've had many incidents since that where I've had to either explain that it is, or I've had people question, like, when are you going to change your name? Are you going to change your name? And I was just kind of getting a little fed up with that whole situation. But I still stuck by with having the name Shannon. And then, for some reason, like 2 months ago, I just kind of snapped and was like, fuck it, I'm gonna, like, excuse my language, I'm changing my name, because I got so mad, and it was partially because of all these people that, the main catalyst of it was I went to my doctor, and he was just like, are you changing your name, and when are you gonna change your name, and he then proceeded to tell me that if I was to go through CAMH, which, if you don't know, Toronto, that's our lovely little shitty mental health center that sometimes will cover some things. Possibly, it's usually only bottom surgery. Anyways, if I was to ever go through them for anything, then he claimed that I would need to have my name changed in order for them to even consider me. So I was just like, okay, which I did research on later, and I found out it is not true at all. They changed that policy already. So if anyone's wondering, you don't have to change your name. Anyways, I don't think it's their business if you're changing your damn name anyways. Like, it costs like $126 unless they want to pay for that shit. Like, whatever. I don't know. CAMH, mind your own damn business. Yeah, so that started it in my brain where I was just like, okay, well, obviously, like, if my own doctor is telling me to change my name, maybe I should do it. And then, I don't know, it's just been very back and forth. I've been very stubborn about it, because I'm just like, I can't think of a bloody name that suits me. And I'm so used to this one, and it's like, I'm not a person that likes change at all. I'm very, like, stuck in my ways, but part of me does kind of want to just change it to something completely different. So, I don't know. Another thing that made me really want to change my name was people telling me not to change my name. Specifically, some of my family and some close family friends, like, not basically my friend's mom and, like, dad basically were just saying, like, oh, we're glad that Shannon's not changing her name. And I was just like, hey, first of all, you need to get your pronouns down, which they've worked on since. And second of all, like, I can change my fucking name if I want to. Like, that is the part that just made me so angry, and I was just like, I'm just very, like, I'm going through that, like, I'm just still mentally, like, 14, where someone tells me, don't do it, I'm just like, fuck you, I'm going to do it, like. Like, it just pisses me off. It makes me so angry, especially when it's something like that, that it has to do with something so personal. I'm just like, you're gonna tell me not to change my name? Like, unless, like, I don't know, like, you don't have any input. Like, why do you have any right to tell me to change my name or to not change my name unless I'm asking you specifically? This was just people coming and butting in, being like, oh, are you changing your name? Oh, good, you're not. So I don't have to, like, get used to a new one. Like, that's what pissed me off, was just like, for the longest time, I just thought it was better if I just left the name, also because the fact that, like, there's been quite a few people who've been really stubborn or just like not very great with pronouns, and I'm just like, if you can't even fucking switch pronouns, especially when I don't look like a girl, like, I don't expect you to be able to switch a name, because clearly you can't drop one letter off of a word. So it's just frustrating, like, I don't know. So that's where my name situation has been. It has been just Shannon, and like no considerations of anything up until like maybe a month or 2 months ago, and I've been on testosterone for like almost 9 months. Yeah, it'll be like 9 months when this video is up, because I'm recording this ahead of time. So yeah, my main concern is just like school and stuff like that. Just like, I don't want people to think that I'm a girl, and I don't want them to know about my status or situation, or like, I don't want to be outed by my name. And I'm just paranoid that I'm gonna have to, like, I don't want to have to explain my fucking name every time. Like, so yeah, if any of you have suggestions as to whether or not I should change it, if you have any suggestions as to what I should change it to, I was really set on Nathan because that was the only name that a bunch of my friends liked. I also like Dylan, and just like, I don't know, I was just like, if I'm gonna change it, I was going for the SH names, but they all are unisex, and I'm not gonna change from one unisex name to another. And I'm not doing Shane because it's off the bloody L word. I'm sorry. My mom wanted me to change it to that, and I was like, no.